I'm about to save another marriage with these roasted walnuts, seasoned up and delicious. Hell yeah, let's get started right here. Girl, I got these leftover walnuts, about 2 cups. So I was like, you know what? What can I do with these? Well, there's a recipe on the back for carb conscious party nuts. And we all like nuts, and especially party nuts. But there's a recipe here on the back. So these are left over from, uh, it says best by October of 2025, which is about, I don't know, a long time ago. It's now April. But they're still fresh, kind of. But they're crunchy. They're good. No, they're still good. But I got about 2 cups left. And lo and behold, it calls for 2 cups of these nuts. So let's see what we can do with these nuts. Let's see. We're going to follow this recipe, okay? So you need 2 cups of these nuts. So we're going to dump them in there, the walnuts, okay? You need 4 tablespoons of melted butter, okay? I'm using the real butter. I'm actually going to put the butter on last because I want to mix it. So let's see. Okay, so it calls for 1 tablespoon of girl. 1 tablespoon of this. Okay, so let's get that in there. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire washateria sauce. Okay, and the next thing it calls for is a teaspoon of seasoned salt. Okay, where's my seasoned salt? 1 teaspoon it is, and I imagine you could do this with pecans or whatever your nut of choice is, girl. Okay, so we're gonna do a teaspoon of the seasoned salt, sprinkle it on these nuts. Okay, and then we're gonna do a half a teaspoon. Where's my half teaspoon? There it is. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder. So let's go here and do a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. We're going to do a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. And then it says 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I can't even read this tiny thing. I don't know what that is. Probably not an 8, but I'm just going to put some cayenne pepper in there. Just a sprinkle of cayenne. I want mine to be spicy. Not that much. Okay. Just put some cayenne pepper in it, okay? And then it says a dash of hot sauce. So I'm going to use Tabasco. So to me, that's a dash. Okay. Now we're going to add our butter. 4 tablespoons of butter. We're going to pour them all over these nuts. Make sure our nuts are well lubricated. Then we're going to stir them up and combine these nuts with all of our seasonings and Worcestershire and butter. Okay. Very simple. Then I'm going to put them on a cookie sheet that I've lined with parchment paper. We're going to pour our nuts out on here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that. Cookie sheet. I sprayed a little oil on here so the paper would stick. After you mix up these nuts, then we're going to spread them onto our cookie sheet in a nice little layer. So they're spread out evenly. Okay. Just like that. Then I've got my oven preheated to 250 degrees. We're going to put it in there for 1 hour, 60 minutes. 6-0. And then we're going to stir them up about every 20 minutes. So we'll put them in there, stir them at 20 minutes, put them back in, stir them at 40 minutes, put them back in, then they should be done in the next 20 minutes. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. This ain't my recipe. Okay, this is on the bag. So if it sucks, then whoever made it, they suck, not me. Okay? So let's put it in the oven. Okay, we'll see how they come out. Okay, that's been 1 hour. 20 minutes, start them up. 20 more minutes, start them up again at 40 minutes. Now it's 60 minutes. And they're done. Okay. I've let them cool a little bit. Let's give it a taste. By the way, earlier I thought they were out of date. Actually, it was October 2025, not 2024. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Let's see what we got. Oh my God. Those are good. I think we just saved another marriage. Hell yeah, girl. Try this out. Shit. See you on the next video. Bye.